Alright guys, check this out. Austin Lewis got stabbed. Austin Lewis, just the mark of the beast. The mark of the beast goes to Austin Lewis, okay? Wow. It tripped me out when I seen that, but let me talk a little bit about Michael Jackson there on Stars. Okay guys, that Michael Jackson movie on Stars, it's a pretty good movie, okay? Now, first I want to ask a question to y'all. Y'all can leave it in the comments to tell me what you think. The gift that Michael Jackson was born with, because that boy was born with that shit. He was badass as a little kid. He made the Jackson 5. Okay, so the gift that Michael Jackson was born with, was it, in your opinion, was it more a curse or was it a blessing? Because Michael Jackson never got to be a child. He had no real friends, none. His friends were the animals he had around his estate and stuff. What is that? Was in Encino, California, when he lived with his family. And before he broke off on his own and got his Neverland Ranch and all that, which Michael Jackson was badass because he bought the record label. He was badass, man. Y'all have no idea. But nonetheless, before he broke off on his own and left his brothers and his dad and everybody behind, his dad, Joseph, he told him, he said, nobody understands you outside of this place, outside of your family. And I understand why, because Michael Jackson was deprived of an actual life. He was deprived. He had no friends. He had no one he talked to. Those animals that he had, those were his friends. Literally. That was his friends, people he talked to, confided in, and I think he tried to get advice from them. I don't know, but Michael Jackson was a strange character. Nonetheless, it also brings doubt into play where he had the PDF file issue with him, okay? You can't say the real word for some reason, according to Harvey Freebird. It's against their rules and regulations to say the word. So he said you got to say PDF file. I don't know what the hell is wrong with the actual legal term for it, okay? But knowing a little bit more truth about Michael Jackson's life, it can throw a little bit of shadow of a doubt in there on was he actually guilty or not, because that dude, man, he never got to have friends with little kids and whatnot. So he, as a grown-up, even though he was business savvy and very business smart, mentally he was still like a little kid, man. He was like a little kid because he never got to be that. Okay, he never actually got to be raised like an ordinary individual. That's what, yeah. So have a little bit of doubt after watching the movie, man. But again, was it more of a blessing or was it more of a curse? Because we all know that the entertainment industry is ruled by the one who is called evil. Okay? The entertainment industry is ruled by the one who is called evil. So really, I think, in my opinion, it was more a curse than what it was a blessing. He was robbed of a happy life. That's why he did so many drugs, because he had no chance for real happiness, okay? I mean, it is what it is. But I just want to touch base on that a little bit. And, oh, man. The mark of the beast. That thing was stopped on me there. I had to update this watch, man. I really do not like the old lady's phone. Plus this case it's in, man, makes it even worse. And with that, guys, I'll be seeing y'all around maybe on the next one, maybe not. I don't know. But there is one that I wanted to make. I kind of left Mark Fusion in Lingo. Whenever I made the one where on Austin Lewis got stabbed, I said stay tuned. And then I cut some of it out. The some that I cut out was the name of the video in which I want to make. Okay, guys, I'll touch base on that a little bit too. Remember, I was 15, 16 years old when all this happened, before Joey was even thought of. But I was telling Joey I'm thinking about making a movie or a video talking about Stovetop Crank, how it is made. It is the actual cut that they use for crystal meth, because crystal meth was around when I was 15, 16 years old. So those of you saying that You found a new drug and you talking about you just found it a year or two ago? Man, that shit was around when I was a kid. Back when I shot up cocaine. Back when I shot up all that cocaine, when I ran out of cocaine and I lost all those employers and whatnot, and they wasn't around, people wasn't around, it was gone. I had no way to get it, no money. I made my own shit, man. I made me a stovetop crank, draw it up in the syringe. It looks identical to crystal meth. It does the same buzz. All of it is the same. And I was going to make a video entitled Meth, or not meth, but Crank, How It Is Made. Okay? Crank, How It Is Made. So this is also another reason why I learned several things in my life, such as during that period of time in my life, I learned things such as Separex. Okay, I don't know if y'all know what Separex is, but I'll give you an example. One day in the hospital, they failed to clean the hookups for the IV line, okay? They just was hooking it up, radiology, and I was seeing this shit, and I'm like, man, this shit just been hanging, no caps on it, it's just hanging there, man, got all that dust on it, what in the hell? And I went off, okay? And that particular time, infectious disease just happened to be standing there with the individual I was going off on. It's one of those things where the spirit worked, and it just worked out that way. So they kind of knew a little bit that I knew a little bit about what I was talking about. I learned a lot medically when I did that crank and the cocaine and all that shit, because I'm not going to get into it now. I'm digressing, but it was going to be all in that video where I ended up in the hospital with a Green Beret. It was a Green Beret in Vietnam that ended up in federal prison for murder while he was in Vietnam. He killed the wrong Vietnamese person or something, blah, 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 blah. It was going to be part of that video, a part of my life. Those that know me know that I used to make that shit myself when I was a kid. Okay, so, I mean, it is what it is. But at any rate, guys, that's what I was going to make a video entitled Crank, How It Is Made. If y'all want to know how that was done, I will tell you how it is done. You leave me the comments down in the bottom. But I advise you, if you do it and you get caught, you will be charged with manufacturing. You're going to get like 20 years in prison. So it's not worth it. I would not fuck with it. But with me, I believe I could talk about it because I was, I quit doing all them drugs when I was 19. Listen, like I told y'all, Linda saved my life, okay? Without Linda, oh my God. Y'all have no clue what I was, man, okay? With that, guys, man, y'all can look forward to that. I'm going to think about it. Y'all can leave me the comments down below and tell me, do y'all want that video or not? Because I will tell you how it's done. It's a simple procedure, very easy to do. It's the what the real drug dealer would use it for is the cut for crystal meth, okay? But it draw it up in the syringe, it's the same color, looks the same, tastes the same, feels the same, gives you the same high. You can eat it, you can drink it, you can shoot it up, you can smoke it. But if you snort it, it burns your nose. See, when y'all get that crystal meth that burns your nose when you snort it, you know it's got this shit in it. It's called Stovetop Crank. Y'all let me know. And with that, guys, we'll see y'all on the next one.